Hey everyone, it is Kendra. It is National Diabetes Awareness Month, and yesterday on the 14th was National Diabetes Awareness Day, and my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. But it was on my heart to just come out and speak about my story with type 1 diabetes because, well, one, I'm gonna have it my whole life, so I might as well speak. And two, it really is a passionate subject of mine, so here I am. So a little bit about my story. I was diagnosed 9 years ago at the age of 12. What had happened was my pancreas just died, keeled over, no more. So what had happened was the sugars that your pancreas is supposed to break down basically did not get broken down. So I had sugar roaming all around my body, and eventually it created this acid buildup called ketones, basically. So I was in a state of ketoacidosis, which means acid was running through my system, eating away at my body. I was getting really thin. I was getting fatigued. I could barely breathe. It was bad, kind of dramatic. So I was laying on the couch one day, breathing really heavily, and my dad, he's a paramedic, he works for AMR, bless his soul, he smelled the acid in my breath, scooped me up like a hero he is, and took me to the ER, where I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Fun fact, the doctors actually said I was a couple hours away from falling into a diabetic coma. So bless the good Lord and his timing, because it was impeccable, and my dad is truly a hero in the situation. So ever since then, I've had to rely on insulin. For the first 2 years, I did insulin shots, so little syringes. I'd give myself 4 shots a day, but now I wear my insulin pump, and I've had this guy for 7 years. It's a great device. It's basically my pancreas. So I love my insulin pump. It's truly been such a blessing to be able to have this technology in today's world. So on top of the insulin pump, I check my blood sugar like 8 times a day with a little finger poke. And then basically, that's pretty much it. I mean, living with type 1 diabetes is all about management and being responsible and just taking initiative for your own health and your own well-being. I like to think of myself as a type 1 diabadass. Haha, but yeah, and I kind of look at this as a blessing in disguise. If I can inspire others or help others get through this chronic illness, then there's a positive side to this chronic illness, if that makes sense. So that's just a little snippet about my diagnosis and living with type 1 diabetes. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below. I love talking type 1. But yeah, happy Diabetes Awareness Month. Happy Diabetes Awareness Day. I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I look forward to more videos.